A long time ago, there was a famous town named Hemlin. The people of Hemlin were clever and the town was prosperous. But they had no peace of mind. They lived in constant fear. The reason for their fear and uneasiness were rats. There were big rats, small rats, fat rats, thin rats, gray rats, and black rats. Rats, rats, rats and rats everywhere. They were fearless and spared nobody in the town, from a newly born baby to an old man. Sick and tired of these creatures, the people of Hemlin decided to go and meet the mayor. We welcome you all countrymen. Please come and take your seats. May I know why you have taken the trouble to come to the mayor's office? Do you call this trouble? Then what do you have to say to this trouble that we all are facing? Maybe know what trouble I'm talking about? Ha 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 ha! Are you joking? Rats! Of course rats! They are making our life a hell! We cannot tolerate this anymore! Yes, Mia! You will have to find a solution and try to solve our problem. The rats have made our life difficult and miserable. Yes, yes, the rats have crossed all the limits. Yesterday, I had baked a birthday cake for my son and had kept it on the table. When I came to see after 5 minutes, only the empty plate was lying on the table. Goodness me! A few days back, I kept my important documents in my locker, and on one fine day, I found that the rats had grand feast on my documents. Oh my gracious me! For that, I was fired from my job. Listen to my story. My husband had brought the right beautiful gown from Paris. It was the most precious gift in the world. I kept it in the wardrobe to wear, especially for our first wedding anniversary. And guess what? The horrible rats have made my gown into rats, which I now use it to mop the kitchen floor. I cried so much. Oh God, Jesus, please do something about the rats. Yes, do something about the rats. Phenomen, we know that we are all passing through this miserable phase. Every day we are having a meeting, and the most important topic of our discussion are rats.
We promise you, countrymen, give us a little time, and we shall finish all the rats and make our hand income a
Then a stranger walked into the room. He was tall and thin, with little beard on his chin, and nobody could guess his kit and kin. He wore a coat which was half yellow and half red, and had a big peculiar hat on his head, with a long musical pipe in his hand.
Who are you, stranger? I am called the Pied Piper. If you give me a chance, I can get rid of all the rats. Are you sure? Do you know what you are saying? Sir, I know what I am saying, and I do what I say, and I know that I'll be able to make the people of Hemlin happy and gay. This man looks crazy to me. He looks as though he has just risen from the graveyard. Stop laughing at me. I'm not a joker or a clown. Are you people happy, moving around with holes in the ground and living with hundreds of rats in your town? Goodbye. Even God alone cannot help the people of Hemlin. Wait a second. Listen, stranger. Are you sure that you can get rid of all the rats? Yes, of course. If I fail, you can impose any harsh punishment on me. But, Mayor, I would like to make a small request. If I can get rid of all the rats, you'll have to give me 10 bags of gold. Then only you will be rewarded with 20, 30, 40 bags of gold. But be aware, if you fail, you shall be beheaded. Agreed. But sir, if you also do not keep your promise, I can be very nasty and mean, because I am the Pied Piper, tall and thin, with little beard on my chin. Went into the street and started playing his pipe. The tune was so musical and sounded strange that in a few moments hundreds of these naughty rats followed the piper until they reached the banks of a river. The rats could not resist the tune, and one by one they jumped into the river, charmed by the tune, and were all drowned in its swift current. I'm so happy now you can live in peace. No rats to eat my cake. Now I can have beautiful calm from Paris and London. Are you mad? When did I ever make such a promise? Listen here, you are cheating a poor man. And the consequences are not gonna be good. This crowd, I suppose, have lost his senses. Ha 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 ha. He wants 10 bags of gold. Do you think that gold grows on trees? And what have you done that you are asking for your fee? Listen, sir, you are testing my patience. For the last time, I request you to give my share. You, how dare you ask me for 10 bags of gold? Pick your dirty face, your strange pipe, and get the hell out of here and do whatever you feel like. Yes, yes, revenge, revenge. People say that revenge is sweeter than honey. And now I'm going to prove that for not giving me my money. Ladies pipe again. The tune was so sweet and enchanting that it mesmerized the children. They all came skipping and dancing behind the piper as the elders watched helplessly. The piper led all the children out of the town, skipping and dancing to his enchanting tune, until they reached a big mountain, which opened wide. The piper entered, followed by the small children, and when all were in, the mountain closed, never to open again.
The mayor filled with sadness, shame and guilt, pleaded to the piper to bring back the children, but all in vain. The town was echoed with howling and crying of the grief-stricken parents. Hemlin town was like a deserted island, with no sound and laughter of the children. The streets looked abandoned. There was only sadness, silence, and crying all over. Moral: you should never cheat anyone. Promises are to be kept and not to be broken. If you cannot keep a promise, you do not have the right to make it.